What's happening, everybody? Today I wanted to do a little test with the stabilization on the Osmo Action 4. This works with the GoPros as well, but one thing I find is I have trouble deciding whether I like the stabilized footage versus the non-stabilized footage. Because firstly, stabilized footage, people like it, it's really smooth, it looks really nice, but when you don't have stabilization on, it looks way more realistic and it looks much more like it actually, you know, it feels like it did when you're riding. You know, having it off is just a little bit too shaky when it comes to like micro jitters and stuff like that, but having it on is like too stable. You know, like it just makes it look like it's on a gimbal. So I want to try and find a middle ground. So what the Osmo Action 4 does is records the gyro data in the camera. You just have to have it in 4:3, 4K aspect ratio, and have stabilization, like have rock steady turn off completely, and then and it has to be in the wide lens. It can't be in the ultra wide because it, for whatever reason, won't work. So that's how I have it now. I have it set to 4K 25p. I've got a 32 ND filter on with my shutter speed set to 50th of a second. Yeah, I'm just going to go down this road here, which is super bumpy, and then I'm going to stabilize it in post. Just a real small amount. I want to compare what it looks like. So I'm going to head down this road and I'll stabilize it, and then on the way back I'll turn Rocksteady on and you can see the difference, and you guys let me know in the comments which one you prefer. But yeah, I guess my ultimate goal is making the footage look more realistic, like more true to life as to what it looks like, but not having it so stable that it just kind of looks off. And there's also the issue people have with, which is worse on the Osmo, I find, when you're using NDs and you have your shutter speed locked off at 50th of a second, you get kind of ghosting around the highlights, around the trees and stuff like that. So maybe this will make that a little bit better as well, but that's not my main concern. But yeah, this road is very bumpy. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. The only other downside, oh man, this is so bumpy. The only other downside to me, I guess, is having that extra step of having to put it in GyroFlow and then export it and stuff like that. So I'll let you guys know how long that process takes as well, save you the hassle of trying it out. Yeah, we'll see. Right, I think I might turn around up here and I'm going to turn Rocksteady back on, and we'll be able to compare it that way. Alright. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I'll just turn Rocksteady back on. Alright guys, so I've got Rocksteady back on. Let's ride it back to the studio. See what the difference is. I took the baffle out of the exhaust for this ride as well, so I'm running the full Acura race line with no cat and no baffle. Bumpy section. Because this road is so bumpy, you're going to really see that highlight thing I was talking about, especially in the trees with the slow shutter speed issue. And I do find it slightly worse on the Osmo than the GoPro, but not a huge amount. I'd be interested to try the new GoPro out, but it's not the video quality for me with the GoPro, it's the reliability and like the battery life and stuff. I just find the Osmo so much better. It's great the new GoPro has the same, they've like basically copied the magnetic mount system from the Osmo, which is great because that was a massive upside for me. I hope this video was helpful. You guys are going to see these results before I do, so let me know in the comments what you think, which one you prefer, and yeah, if you want to check out that software, I'll put a link in the description, and the settings you need to use to be able to do it. It's not a sponsored video or anything like that. The software's free, so knock yourself out.